This is me. I can almost say that I have watched nearly every video on Omid's channel, and today I want to talk about one of the most important videos ever made on this channel. This video is for people who are familiar with Omid's channel, but still haven't fully understood some of the ideas behind his videos. So here, we are going to try to explain this topic as simply and clearly as possible. Even though he explained everything clearly himself, there are still many people who have questions and misunderstand certain points. Now think about this. What are you really? Are you just a body, a brain, or something beyond that? Let's start with a very important idea. Most people still don't realize that they are consciousness, not just a physical body. When people hear about transferring humans into the metaverse, they usually imagine that their entire body will somehow move into a digital world. But that's not the idea. The thing that would be transferred is consciousness, the thing that truly makes you who you are. So how is this project supposed to happen? The first step is creating technology that allows humans to voluntarily connect their senses to digital systems. The VR and AR devices that exist today are only the first versions of this technology. Virtual reality headsets, augmented reality glasses, smell devices, and haptic suits are all designed for one purpose: to transfer our 5 main senses, sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste, into a virtual environment. For example, when it comes to smell, researchers are developing small devices that can release specific scents by heating certain materials, creating the experience of smelling something real, like food. For touch, there are suits being developed that use electrical stimulation or artificial pressure to trick the brain into feeling as if it is touching a real object. And in the future, even taste and our sense of body position, the ability to know where our body parts are and how they are moving, could become part of this system. This is where brain technologies like Neuralink enter the picture. Elon Musk says the goal of these brain chips is to help people with paralysis or disabilities. But the bigger question is, when the brain becomes connected to a computer system, what exactly is being transferred? The answer is access to human consciousness. The brain would no longer need traditional sensory input because information could be delivered directly into it. At that stage, you might not even need your eyes, ears, skin, nose, or tongue anymore. In other words, your physical body could become unnecessary. Now comes the biggest question. When your consciousness is transferred, what happens to your body? This is where people often compare the idea to the world of the movie The Matrix. In that movie, human bodies were placed inside capsules, kept in a controlled state, while their energy was extracted. And believe it or not, some people argue that this idea is not as impossible as it sounds. They imagine a future where the human body could become a resource for advanced systems, while consciousness exists inside a digital environment, a place where your mind is separated from reality and controlled from within. And the interesting thing is that many people may not even realize where this path could lead. They think virtual worlds are only about entertainment, gaming, or escaping loneliness and problems in real life. But some believe that humanity could slowly move away from the physical world and enter a digital prison, a place where control does not come from outside, but from inside your own mind. And if you still think these ideas are exaggerated, just think about this. How much of your attention is already controlled by your phone? How much of your time is spent looking at screens? Technology is already becoming a major part of our reality. And in the final stage, some believe humans could reach a point where the difference between reality and simulation becomes impossible to recognize, because the brain itself may not always be able to clearly separate imagination from reality.